2 words. Oh man. I would say Zilker Brewing is quality and community. My name is Marco Rodriguez. I'm one of the founders of Zilker Brewing Company. My job here is Director of Brewing Operations. I grew up in Austin, elementary school, middle school, high school, so I haven't moved far from Austin at all. It's been my home. I met Forrest and Patrick in Lago Vista in high school. I went to University of Texas, and Forrest and I were in the same fraternity. Obviously drank a lot of beer. I got into home brewing early 2000s. I had got this little kit. It was called the beer machine. Not great, but it satisfied my interest in home brewing. Later on, Forrest and Patrick got into home brewing too, and so I kind of jumped on board with that since I had a tiny bit of experience. Patrick's garage, we started brewing there. And that's kind of where it all started. We really just started nerding out, built our own homebrew system eventually, and we started entering competitions and honing recipes. Every weekend, every Saturday became a homebrewing day, which is, it's an 8-hour day, so we were dedicated to it. We entered these competitions and we started winning. The first beer to win was the Marco IPA, and that won 2 consecutive competitions in homebrewing, and we decided that was it. Let's make a run at it and try and make this a business. Zilker Brewing Company, we opened in 2015. The name comes from an early Austin settler, Andrew Jackson Zilker. He was one of those rags to riches type stories. Immigrant, works hard, and just becomes a wealthy man and gives back to the community at the very end. We really felt like that spoke to us, so along with being a strong Austin name, we identified with Zilker itself. I realized that there are not a lot of Latino brewery owners or even brewers, head brewers, so we are definitely a minority there, but I can't really pinpoint any instance where I faced a challenge specifically as a minority. The brewing industry is pretty inclusive. It's all about the beer. So I never really felt judged or discriminated against at all. When we first got some acknowledgement a few years ago from the Austin Chronicle, that made me feel really prideful. We just kind of keep our heads down and we grind and we work. So it's been difficult for me to kind of lift my head up from that and see what we've done. It usually takes somebody from the outside to say, hey, you guys are doing great. Most recently, I've noticed, within the Hispanic community here in Austin, usually it's an older Hispanic male wants to shake my hand and just smile and say, nice to meet you. And that feels good. It feels like I've had some sort of impact on the community. I think what makes us most different is just the community aspect that I feel we have. We are right in the heart of East Austin on East 6th Street. We get a lot of walking customers, a lot of tourism, a lot of locals, but we feel heavily involved with the community. We like to give back to the Parks Foundation, as well as a number of other organizations. My best advice is just persistence, never giving up. There's a number of hurdles you're going to run into, and you've got to just overcome them. Anything is possible. When we started this, I had no professional brewing experience. Ask for help, and don't forget to lift your head up every once in a while and appreciate the little victories along the way.